Let me see. That's a good collection of games there. Hello, Quill. Alright. I was sending the link to a couple people, but I don't really have, like, uh, too many people that I don't want to, like, spoil the game for, so. Where's my, Alright. I think the audio should be more or less good. Let me move the microphone a little closer, actually. Okay. I guess I'll adjust the audio on the fly if I need to. Here we go. Just the slider until the image on the left is barely visible. I'll do it for stream because on mine my image is gonna be like way brighter. So let's see. Stream is gonna be barely visible. Does that look good to you? This looks right on the capture to me for barely visible. Oh, the audio? Let me listen in. Sorry, give me a second. I'm gonna turn this off real quick so I can listen. Oh, yeah, I hear that. That's weird. It's weird because it's only happening in... I want to make sure this is working before I continue. I think it's good now. I think it's good now. Sorry, I had to like listen. I monitored the audio in OBS and it was fine, and then so I had to listen in on the YouTube stream. I think I just had to refresh the capture. Does it sound like it's working now? What I've learned about audio is that I could spend a lifetime trying to understand audio and still not understand it, so I just kind of gave up. I understand enough to know that sometimes it's like broken and I have to like refresh it. Okay, sounds good. You said 0.4 is barely visible? Okay. We'll go with that. Alright, so first things first, options. We've got look sensitivity, flight sensitivity. I'll leave those as default for now. Oh, vibration, yeah, that's fine. Although I might want to plug in, where's my USB-C? Actually, yeah, where is my USB-C? Oh, is this it? Let me know if the audio messes up again. I'm gonna take these earbuds off. Okay. Invert player look. I'll decide later, I guess. Oh, I shouldn't talk too loud in the mic, I'm really close. Alright, so we'll go to advanced, whoops. Autopilot. I mean, I don't know if that's like some kind of fast travel thing or like convenience feature, but I'll leave it as default. Displays rumor connections between ship log entries, disabled to minimize in-game guidance. To minimize in-game guidance. It's interesting that these are default, you know? Because you only get one chance to have defaults for the first hour. Okay. The Tunic blind Discord server. You can feel free to link this if you want. I don't mind. I think I'm on my... Wait, what account am I on? Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Ship log notifications. Displays a HUD notification when new information is added to the ship log. Button prompts. Displays button prompts for available actions. Right, okay. Inner dead zone. I like having a little bit... Siri, stop. I like having a little bit of dead zone. Or... to avoid like snapback and stuff. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with that too much yet. Jetpack auto boost. Trigger with separate button press. Manual or any time upward thrust is used. So right now it's a separate button press, that's fine. Translator auto-equip. So if I don't want it to auto-translate things, I guess. Or if I don't want it to equip it, at least. Freeze time when translating text. Freeze time when reading ship log. Freeze time when talking to others. I'm basically just familiarizing myself with these options so that later when I want to change them, if I do, I have that option. Okay, default settings, sound effects, music, language, text speed. I usually like text speed fast, but I don't know if it's gonna matter for like gameplay. UI size, I'll leave it as auto. Controls, I'm not gonna remap anything yet. Freeze time while talking to others, you'll need that. Okay. Alright, are there any other things you think I ought to change from default before starting? The only one I was considering is the rumor mode, because it makes it sound like, because it says disable to minimize in-game guidance. So, you know, is that going to be like, is it like a hint system or something, or is that like, I don't know. This was the default, so I don't mind leaving it as default, but. An hour of play without before doing much with options. Okay, sounds good. Leave and save changes. Alright, new expedition. Alright, let's go. I kind of want to turn my light off. Is that weird? Okay, wake up. Whoa. I'm just looking at the sky. Okay. So right off the bat, let's see. Controls. I would like the sensitivity to be maybe a little bit higher, but I'm sure I can get used to this. Let's see. Jump. Jump. Okay, you got like a charge jump. Wow, you can jump really low. Can I like... If I pause right after pressing it, can I like minimize? I'm not even sure I jumped there. I don't know. Anyway. Alright. ZL and ZR don't seem to do anything. L and R don't seem to do anything yet. Y doesn't seem to do anything. Okay. X brings out a weapon. Or maybe that's not a weapon. Okay, B doesn't seem to do anything yet. Clicking the joystick. Oop, I got a light. Flashlight. Right stick, click. What else we got? D-pad, left, right, up, down. Doesn't immediately seem to do anything. Minus button. Doesn't do anything. This just brings up that, and I'm assuming these are the same options as before. Yeah. Okay. Alright, I think we're good. So I have to get used to jump being on A rather than B, but that's fine. Okay. Talk to Slate. There's our pilot back from your pre-launch camp out under the stars, I see. It's like an alien. So it's launch day, eh? Seems like only yesterday you joined the space program, and suddenly here you are, leaving on your first solo voyage. What do you say? Ready to get this beauty off the ground? It's all fueled up and ready to go. I'm ready if you are. You sure you fixed the retro rockets? Guess I'll check. There was only a problem one time, and then maybe a few times after that. But hey, no reason to dwell on the past, right? Sure. $12:53 mark time until first death. Absolutely dread switching controllers between games, yeah. You'll just need to get the launch codes from Hornfelds at the observatory before you can lift off. Just bring those here once you've said your goodbyes or whatever. I feel like I need more context. Let's see. Mission once I'm in space. You called me a pilot, right? So I don't know how well I was paying attention to that very first dialogue. Good God. Okay. So I'm supposed to go find the launch codes. Hornfields has the launch codes. Should be up at the observatory like usual. Okay. How's the ship looking? Repurpose the spare engine, or spare oxygen tank to be used as an extra combustion chamber. That doesn't seem safe. Probably. How safe would you say this thing is? That's a perfect 10 unless you're factoring in pilot error, in which case it's about a 4, no offense. Okay. What's my mission once I'm in space? Hey, you're the pilot, you tell me. Aren't you pilot types all eager to get up there and explore for yourselves? Doesn't matter if you go to the moon or Brittle Hollow or just the other side of Timber Hearth. It's all the same to me. Get out and have fun. I wonder if we're on Timber Hearth? And that's like a planet or something? Just don't hurt the ship, that's all I ask. I can roast a marshmallow. Okay. What else should I do before liftoff? Friend Hal is in the observatory waiting to see you off. Oh, and Gossin says they have the zero-G chamber set up if you want a refresher on making ship repairs in space. Not saying you have to, but it would help get Gossin off my back if you did. Who was... So Hornfelds and Gossin are two different people, but they're both at the observatory. Okay, I've got like a shadow. I can kind of see my feet when I walk. Is there a third-person camera? I don't think so. Okay. So I don't think you can like interact with anything unless it's like telegraphed. Alright, let's try roasting a marshmallow. I can extend the stick. Is time passing? Is that what I'm seeing up there? Uh-oh. Why is this an option? I can't even eat it! Oh, there we go. Now I can eat it. Yummy. Is that my capture card failing? Or... Hold on. I don't think that's my capture card failing. Wait. Nope. Is this supposed to happen? This is not part of the game. I think the game just crashed. Yeah, no, it's not my Switch. It's just the game. I think the game just crashed. Okay. Not supposed to happen. Okay, that's fine. I can let's try again. I wasn't sure if that was like some, you know, part of the story, like, oh shit, you or I shouldn't say shit, sorry. It's a little bit janky. Okay. I will skip ahead. I mean, I assume either it auto-saved or I didn't make any progress, so it'll take no time to get back to where it was. Okay. It'll give me a chance to read that dialogue again. Alright, this is the playthrough actually starting. This is where I would do my YouTuber intro. nothing really happened, so I don't mind. So I recently, or it feels like recently, I joined the space program, and I'm going on my first solo voyage. Don't have much direction. I'm a pilot. It's fueled up, but we're not sure about the retro rockets. Launch codes from the observatory. I don't know if any of this, like, the dialogue trees, whoops. I didn't really mean to. It's all very conceptual, but basically it's like taking a regular second stage booster and strapping a bigger rocket into it. Isn't that great? Yeah, but we need oxygen. Okay. I want to roast a marshmallow again. Yummy. Alright. Can't get up there. Yeah. Don't think there's a run button. I didn't try messing with this yet. Zoom in. Okay, so I can use it like a telescope. So we're looking for the observatory. Fly model ship. I might as well try. Ah, there we go. Okay. Yeah. I'll mess that up. Reset. Okay. So... Come on. Yeah, that's tough. This is hard to control. Oh my. Wow. Oh my god, okay. It's, you know what it is? It's kind of like, it feels weird that there's no button to, like, actuate the thrusters when you're using the stick. It just, like, does it, so I have to, like, go neutral when I want to stop. Okay. Oh, it's really hard for me. Okay. What I landed on. Alright. I think I'm done with this for right now. It's probably not that important. Oh, hello. Wow, that was just like the time the external fuel tanks exploded on re-entry. You'll be okay flying the big one, right? Yeah. Hello, heyo, hatchling. I hear you're leaving us to seek adventure amongst the stars. When you return, let's Yumi and Gaussen open up a bottle of the good stuff. I'm only seeking adventure amongst one star, actually. Other stars are too far away. The good stuff is less delicious sap wine and more daunting digestive challenge. Okay. So we do have some ambition to go to like a star or something. Another metaphor ruined in the name of scientific accuracy. Nevertheless, I do hope you enjoy your travels today. Whoa! Okay, you don't have much air control. Like, once you start a jump, you're kind of committed. Yeah. Oh my god. Jeez. Am I gonna survive this? Nope. You are dead. Okay. Good. Oops, I didn't mean to skip the credits, but I'm sure I'll be seeing that again shortly. Okay, now I'm supposed to click New Expedition, right? There's not like another continue option, I'm assuming. Hey, look at that. I lasted a long time, didn't I? Alright, I'm gonna assume I don't need to talk to that guy every time, because this is probably gonna happen a lot. And do you say anything before? Slate said you're blasting off in your ship today. I'm really excited to see the launch. Are you gonna go into... You aren't... I'm gonna change your mind. I'm still going... You and Slate. Try to land on one of the geyser pools. Okay. That sounds about right, Quill. Okay. Oh gosh. This is really hard. Okay, think about it. Think. Okay, I'm getting the hang of this now. I think. I can't tell where I am in space, though. Ooh. Does that count? Do I win? Probably I was supposed to land on, one that's actually covered. Did I do it? Maybe this is not what that person was talking about. Or maybe nothing happens, it's just for practice. Okay. What a landing. I guess that's the last slate. It lets you fly the real thing. Okay, cool. Okay, you're Porphy. I need to learn these people's names, because I always... This is always the problem when I try to, like, read stuff. I lose track of, like, what character's what. Mika... Slate. Everybody's been talking about Slate. You were talking about Al, I think, and Dawson. You're Slate. Okay, that's right. Okay, I think I knew that. So, talk to Dawson. Let's see. This requires the launch codes. Trying to figure out if jumping is faster than just walking. It seems like it might be very slightly. Anyway. Rutile. Brutal. You're actually blasting off that thing, huh? They really don't explode as often anymore. All I know is between the space program and Miko's model rockets, things seem to burn to the ground around here more than they used to. Okay. Postcards from orbit. That's a satellite camera. Projector is linked to our Sky Shutter satellite, which is currently orbiting Timbercrest. The satellite is equipped with 2 onboard cameras. See if you can take a snapshot of our village. Ah, I see. I think I understand now. I think I kinda got one. So I think this is the village, right? No, that's a different place. That's like the other side of the planet. More geysers over here. This is the village, I think. Anyway. See more model rockets, I guess. Can't seem to do much there. I'm also noticing the audio is like a little higher than I would normally. Game audio, that is. And I would normally set it to for my streams. Might be drowning out my voice a little bit. Let's go up a little bit more. Let's see. Maybe like somewhere kind of there. This is Marl. When the geysers shooting, it's kind of loud. But that's probably good. So it's launch day, huh? Hal's gonna miss you. Speaking of launch day, I was thinking about it, and the platform those ships launch from is getting old. Isn't it about time you built a new, less flammable one? The big tree in the village would be the perfect choice. I wouldn't mind helping out the space program. Just say the word. The launch pad is flammable? You didn't realize that? Don't worry, it's held up for all the launches so far. It'll definitely be fine for yours, probably. Okay. I wonder if it's worth taking notes. Is this a game that I might want to take notes for, maybe? Have a notebook. Tank, flammable launch pad. Okay. Okay, so can't go in there, I don't think. Okay, anything back here? I can go back here. Okay. Just gonna kill me. Oh, I want up there. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty chill. Okay, I found there's something up here. What is... Okay, these... I'm, like, banging my shins against the... Okay, there we go. This looks... This looks safe, right? Wait, hold on, I gotta... Let me get this oxygen tank real quick, or whatever this is. Yep, everything looks good here. Just doing my inspections. How do I get down? Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Let's climb up the Deku tree. Yeah, I think I've been in there. That was where the model rockets were. Alright. So I still gotta meet Hal and, I guess, Dawson for the 0G stuff. And Ganesh. Hey there, Space Cadet. I hear you're leaving the crater today. Calling it the crater, that makes sense based on what I saw on the satellite. If you meet any of the other travelers up there, remind them to take proper care of their instruments, won't you? Tell me about the travelers' instruments. Oh sure, I made all their instruments, you know? Let me see, there's Chert's drums, Rybek's banjo, and Gabro's flute. Will any of that matter? Probably not, but let me write that down. Drum. We got Rybek, banjo. This probably does not matter, but whatever. Gabro's flute. Okay. Oh, and Feldspar's harmonica. Though Feldspar's been missing for a long time. Sometimes it feels like just yesterday they were playing their harmonica around the campfire. This person is missing. Anyway, you hear music in space, that'll be one of the space program's other travelers. If you feel like company, you can always pull out your signal scope and track them down. Okay. Well, I haven't even been to space yet, so... Okay, this is... just this. It's almost daytime, I think. Okay. Tephra. The Skyloft community from Zelda. Everybody thinks so differently from one another. Yeah. Yeah, that's true, I guess. Talk to Tephra. I'm trying to be thorough because I feel like I could easily get lost if I'm not. Hello, astronaut. If it isn't my favorite troublemaker. Let's not be antagonistic. We wanted to play hide and seek, but Moraine won't let us borrow their signal scope because it's really delicate and not supposed to be thrown around like that. Hey, can we use yours? I probably will end up needing it, but... Okay, here are the rules. Galena and me will hide with these radios and use your signal scope to find us. Okay. So we're set to hide and seek right now. We change our frequency. Okay, we can zoom. Alright. I'm not sure how I can tell. Why is it so slow? Okay, hold on. Where's look sensitivity? On foot. That's fine. So I'm assuming I'll be able to, like, hear something. Oh, wait. Okay. Okay, I see. So they're in here, or on top, maybe. Whoa. It's so hard to control my jump. I just go flying. I'm stuck. I'm actually... Okay, there we go. Okay. As I was saying... Come on, jump up. There you are. You found me. Okay. So I have to find... Okay. Okay. Now I gotta find the other person. Okay, like behind the waterfall, maybe? Don't know if I want to be high up or low down. Oh wait, I think I see them. Yeah. Okay. That's the other one. You got me, but I'm the last one. I win. Promise you'll play again from when... This is so loud. Promise you'll play again when you get back from space, okay? You got it. Let me finish exploring the town before I wander off too far. So basically, I came up here, but I didn't... So the observatory's up that way. I talked to you. You were telling me about the instruments. I feel like I missed stuff. Let's go back this way. What was your name again? Brutal. This is like just a chair. Can I read this? This pilot seat, used by pioneering astronaut Feldspar, is all that remains of our inaugural flight into space. I see. Although it's been argued such a distinction requires a breathtakingly liberal definition of flight, that day will nevertheless be remembered as a landmark achievement in Earthian history. Yeah. You know what? You know why I'm so... If a game has a waterfall, yeah, there's got to be something behind it. You just put some spicy chicken nuggets in the oven. Awesome. Sorry, I just realized something. Probably the reason I'm like really slow right now is because I forgot to get my caffeine. That's what the timer was for. Oh my god, when Siri went off. All right, I'll be right back. Okay. All right, all right. You're messing with that game settings? No. You changed one setting. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, I'm walking the wrong... Oh, you changed the camera setting. It's going the other way now. Just kidding. Alright. So, right, we went to... So we started at the launch tower. We need the launch codes. The model rocket thingy was there. This person's name was Mika. We've got... we haven't met Hal yet. They're at the observatory. We haven't gone to the observatory yet. This just circles back around to where I was. I can't go inside any of these people's houses, it doesn't seem like. And then, based on what I'm seeing inside, it doesn't look like there is anything inside. So, yeah, you can just kind of see through it, it looks like. Okay, there is a ladder here, though. I wonder if I can climb that. No, it's just for show. Okay. I don't think I've been on that roof. That would get me up there. Is there another way up there? Oh, yeah, no, I can just go up there. Okay, this is where I met the radio kids. Okay, this... I mean... Let's see. Careful. Oh, gosh. Oh, okay. This is so hard. Okay. Don't know if I'm supposed to be up here. I feel like I'm about to fall. You know, people were calling me a hatchling. So, I'm probably... And I seem to be pretty short. So I think I'm, like, the same height as the kids. I think I am a kid. Maybe I'm just coming of age or something. Oh boy. Alright, but yeah, it doesn't really look like I missed anything. This is another way I could have gotten to that kid. Don't remember their names. I'm not good with names. Not good with remembering names. At least I'm conscious of it, though. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to go any higher than that. And, okay, let's continue. Spinal, whatever. Fishing rhyme, singing helps me pass the time. You're leaving the crater. Guess we'll all be a little busier without you around to lend a hand. Sure, what do I do around here? That big planet, that big water planet, Giant's Deep, that's where I'd go. Why's that? Earthians share a naming theme. Oh, okay. The big water planet, Giant's Deep, that's where I'd go. Why's that? One time, after the rest of the village had left to sleep and it was just the two of us sitting around the campfire, Gabbro, I think I've met them, told me about their first trip to Giant's Deep. Wait, no, Gabbro's in my notes. He was the flute guy. Told me about their first trip to Giant's Deep. They landed their ship easily enough in the waves, but couldn't see too far down on account of how murky the water was, I guess, too dark. Gabbro wants to see what lay beneath the surface, so they decided to travel deeper. They traveled down and down, but suddenly Gabbro couldn't go any further. Yeah. Giant's Deep has a current. You can't pass through. What am I gonna... Yeah, let's be a smart aleck. Sure, okay, but shut up a minute. This is the good part. As though exercising a will of its own, the water was refusing to let Gabbro go any deeper. It held Gabbro back. Almost as if it was trying to protect them from something. And then, in the terrible darkness, Gabbro shot a tentacle, the tentacle of some hideous beast. Ah! That's a funny choice. A flautist. Oh, yeah, a flautist plays a flute. I guess I knew that at one point. I mean, that's what Gabbro said anyway. Whatever it was, it freaked Gabbro out pretty good. Everyone wants to hear new stories at the village campfire, you know? Make sure you bring some back with you. Okay. Yeah, if I survive... Okay. There's like perhaps another path around to the water, or to get behind the waterfall there, but it doesn't look like there's anything else there. You said they share a naming thing. I'll try to pay attention to that. Okay, so the observatory, the Zero-G Cave. I want to go to the Zero-G Cave first, but first, before I do that even, let's read this. Inside this fence is a pocket of ghost matter, a strange and dangerous substance that's invisible to the naked eye. The good news is that you can detect ghost matter with a camera. Moving through ghost matter is uniquely painful and will probably kill you. Don't complain to me if you hurt yourself fooling around. Hornbills. So, probably I don't want to go in there, but I can detect it. Right, okay. And sometimes you can kind of just see it anyway. It just kind of shows up sometimes, okay. Wait, do that again? I want to see what happened. Okay, yeah, just like it's eaten. So that's why it was showing up, is because you were throwing rocks. Okay, gotcha. Oh, sorry, Zeus. I didn't know you were there. Hi, astronaut. You know the patch of ghost matter inside this fence? Gaussen said it used to be bigger when they were hatchling, because ghost matter evaporates. Okay, makes sense. It just takes a super long time to go away. I hope there's still ghost matter in the village when I'm grown up. Ghost matter is awesome. You know, ghost matter is how Tektite lost their foot, right? I'm gonna be friendly. I'm gonna say, it's super cool, but it'll burn the heck out of you. Yeah, I heard touching it hurts so bad it'll feel like your whole hand's on fire. Try not to walk into any in space, okay? That sounds bad and painful. probably don't want to touch that. Okay, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to climb up there anytime soon. Let's see what's over here. This looks safe. Oh. Okay, I just kind of fell through it. Well. Moraine? Oh, hello, astronaut. This is good weather for your launch, right? That's lucky. What are you up to? I'm using my signal scope to pick up sounds from distant planets. It's set to the Outer Wilds Ventures frequency so I can pick up the traveler's music. Gotcha. Last night I heard Ryback's banjo coming from Brittle Hollow. I hope that means they're safe. I can hear... Hey, Josh. Got hungry while waiting for Nuggies, eating ramen until they're done. Nice. I hear different planets too. It depends on what time of day or night it is, since different planets are in the sky at different times. Signal scopes are cool. Okay, that makes sense. Let's try it. Well, let's try this first. Kind of hard to tell. Was it this? Is this what I'm supposed to be looking at? I guess so. Where's the planet? What about you? Okay, I might have to wait for the next time there's like... Wait. Kinda sounds like an instrument. It's hard to tell. Oh, here we go. That's harmonica. That's feldspar. I thought feldspar was like missing or something. Well. That looks far away though. Alright, let's let's check out the Zero-G cave. Hey, I thought I might see you before the big launch. Nerves getting the better view? Right, like you weren't nervous for your first flight. I'm a little nervous. Good, everyone should be a little bit nervous before going into space. I got cocky during my first flight and nearly put a new crater in the moon. Still, I was never as green as you. Hey, I've gotten better. Think so. Do you feel like proving it to your old flight coach? Am I gonna play all night? I doubt it. I don't know how long I'm gonna go yet, but I'll decide later. There's a satellite, which is definitely not just a piece of broken mining equipment, set up down in the Zero-G cave and in need of repairs. Okay. If you're looking for a little last-minute Zero-G practice, head down the lift and into the cave, or don't as long as you're confident and can make ship repairs in space. One repaired satellite coming up. Cool, get to it and try not to concuss yourself right before your big launch. Okay. I'm about to die, aren't I? Shouldn't have walked in here. Eesh. Here's the 0G cave. We can suit up. And then I'm gonna be able to jump around, I guess. I only have so much fuel. Okay, so this is kind of like the other thing. We got a miner over there. Whoa, I just got deja vu. That's weird. I don't know why. Alright. So if oops, wrong button. If I... Okay, whatever. Everything I know about hockey I learned from playing ice hockey on the NES. Oh yeah, suit up for like Barney from How I Met Your Mother. I watched that show. Or a good chunk of it anyway. I don't think I actually watched the ending, which is probably very unsatisfying. Nice of you to drop down. I'm getting some 0G time in. So you're going in there, in the cave? What? No, I'm fine. Great and fine. You don't look fine. Well, you know I hate that cave, so I don't know why you're trying to make me talk, why you're making me talk about it. But now I've got hand sweats. Okay. Now I'm wondering if I should go in there. Do I really need practice with 0G? Eesh. I guess it's just dangerous is all. Okay. I don't know if... Can I stand up there? Looks like I can. NES sports games are fun. Whole Olympics game setup. Icing is when a player hits the puck from behind the center line and it goes past the line near the goal. Do I really need to practice with 0G? Oh boy. I mean, yeah, it does feel a little bit iffy. Like, it feels touchy. Okay. It's weird how it's like, I guess what I'm feeling is the planet rotating, you know, with the curvature ahead of me, like, changing. So it's like, because it's a small planet. Oh god. Oh my god. Okay. So as soon as you go airborne, your horizontal thrusters kick in. Even if you just, like, stepped on a pebble and went airborne. Like, just tripped over something. Okay. Not sure if I'm supposed to go in there. That does not look safe. But I don't really know. I don't trust that at all. I'm curious, but I'm not sure if that's what was meant by getting in 0G practice. I don't know if they meant going all the way down there. Maybe I'll come back to that. Whoops. Oh my God. Oh gosh. I mean, I don't know. No, he said there was something that needed repair, didn't he? So there is something to do here. Okay, wait. I think I am supposed to go down there. Let's go down there. Oh my goodness. Don't be scared. Yeah, it's probably not that bad, actually. A. Whoa. Still getting used to it. Velocity matched. And then once I match the velocity, what am I supposed to roll? L and hold. Oh my God! Why is it L and right stick? That's really confusing. But okay, can I interact with this? Nope. Oh, I see the thing I need to repair now. Okay. Oh, I see another one. I might run out of fuel if I'm not careful. Also, how do I fix this? Okay, hold Y to repair. I definitely feel like I ought to change the controls, because it's like making me do some weird claw grip stuff. Let's not run out of fuel. Wait, it's on the other side, I think. Where is it? There it is. Training simulation complete. Okay, how do I get out of here? Which way did I come in from? Okay. I am very confused. Do I have like a compass to tell where I am in space? Maybe if I just go straight up, I'll get out of here. But I don't know. Oh, is my flashlight on? Yeah. It's so dark. Rocket Man burning his shoes out here alone. What's going on? Yeah. Okay, the only thing I'm worried about is that I'm low on fuel and I don't know the way out of here. Like, I'm not sure which way I came in from. Is that it? Oh, that's where I came in from. Okay. So we're going Gravity should be turning back on a little bit. There we go. Okay. Alright. Mission accomplished. Now, this is where the elevator fails and I die, huh? I could try floating up there. I don't know. Alright. No, I guess I'm fine. Nicely done. Of course, it'll be a little more stressful when you're hurling through space, but just remember your training and try not to hit anything big. I can see you're itching to get off this rock, so go get the launch codes from the observatory and get out of here already. But best of luck out there. And hey, try to avoid getting yourself killed now that I've put so much time into training you. Got it? Okay. So Gaussen, you're the, like, training guy. 0G. And then Hal is going to be up here, I think, and also... well, Hal's probably going to see me off, unless I already talked to Hal. Maybe he was one of the kids. I don't know. And then there was also, I forget the other person's name. I kind of want to... There's a part of me that wants to do one more quick pass around. Make sure I get, like, got people's names. That's the launch tower. So wait a second. Where does this lead? This isn't going to lead back to the campfire, is it? It is. Aha. Now, and I couldn't have just jumped up here, seemingly. Maybe there's a way I could have... Okay. Gotcha, gotcha. So, what was your name? Slate? Right, okay. I wonder if I should write any of these names down. It's probably not necessary, but... We had, Mika. It'll probably help me solidify people's names in my memory if I write them down. Again, it's probably not that useful. No, shut up, Josh. Porthy. What were you even all about? You were just... I guess... Porphy is like, I don't know, friends with Gaussen. It's Gaussan, not Gaussen. This is very important. To get the spelling right. Oh, wait. I'm hoping to teach Esker to tap trees next time they return from Adelrock. If they bring me lunar sap, I can attempt Moonline. So first of all, I spelled Porphy wrong. Esker. Moonrock. Or, Adelrock. Adelrock. There was something I was gonna check. No, what was it? Was it something Slate told me about? I'm just trying to remind myself all the things I learned. Go to the moon, Brittle Hollow, Timber Hearth. Yeah, so I think the planet we're on is called Timber Hearth. So I'm gonna say Timber Hearth. People have talked about Brittle Hollow. He says, don't hurt the ship, that's all I ask. So I guess he, like, is some kind of ship caretaker person, whatever. I don't know the proper name for it, but engineer, I guess. Okay, let's see. What was your name? Rudile. Are you gonna watch the launch? Of course. I'll be watching from a safe distance, obviously, and mostly to make sure nothing catches fire, but watching nonetheless. Only constantly. You learn to live with it. Also, learn to sleep with a bucket of water next to your bed, just in case. So this person is afraid of catastrophe. Don't know why I'm writing that down. This is Marl. Hal's gonna miss you. Flammable deck, or flammable launch pad. We know you have it out for that tree. I'm curious about that dialogue option. I just think it's the way someone ought to chop it down, you know? Specifically me. I think this has to do with the time. I'm gonna call him... not Hal. What's your name? I forgot. You're Marl. Axe Man. That tree has got it coming. If you swing by the moon, say hi to Esker for me. So Esker's on the moon. Moon? So maybe Adderrock is the moon of this planet. Okay, I can't. Did I miss talking to anybody around here? I don't think so. Ganes instrument person. Okay, sorry, I was catching up with chat. You're just talking amongst each other. Okay. Let's see. Pepper. Wait, is it Tepa? Or... No, it's Tepra. This is so sketchy. And we've got this kid. Galena. What am I stuck on? There we go. Then we got Spinel. Fisherman. It's pronounced like nice. Okay. I'm not seeing any, like, pattern with their names off the, like, immediately. I was wondering if it's, like, their names are, like, related to their personality types or something, but... I mean, Spinel, Fisherman, he's got the little, like, spindle thing, right? Alright, anyway. Alright. I just want to get to know my hometown before I leave. That's really all this is. Nice rocks. You are... What is your name? Hello? What the... Can't remember your name, and you're not allowing me to interact. Okay. I'm just gonna call them question mark for now. They like the ghost. What is this stuff called? Ghost matter. Zombie child. I talked to them earlier, but I guess they don't have any new dialogue. And then Moraine is a stargazer. Or I'm not sure if you would count that as stargazing, but okay. Then we got Gossin, who is trainer, like trained me. And the guy in the cave, what was his name? I'm so nervous to take this elevator, like it feels like the wire could just snap. Like this, it feels like this is the kind of game where that could just happen. Considering how fragile I apparently am in this game. Okay, that refilled the fuel too, so that's good. What's your deal? Tough. He's tough. Okay, tough. Minor. What else do you have to say? Back, you need something? Give me the dirt. Some fresh dirt. Not happening down here lately. Let me think. Not much happening down here. Come to think that Tektite saw something crash outside of the village crater earlier. That's new and different. Tektite. Tektite. Oh, hey, how about that? Is anything on fire? Probably only a little. Tektite checked out the crash site with the old Firewatch Scout launcher. Firewatch Scout launcher and saw smoke. So they headed over to stamp out any leftover fires. I better get back to work. This ore's not going to mine itself, you know. Safety first, okay. Alright. Yeah. They're kind of cavalier about safety. Cavalier? Is that the right word? That sounds like a fish or something. No, I'm thinking of caviar. Never mind. Alright. So I haven't met Hal yet. I'm assuming he'll be over here at the observatory to see me off. There's also water here. I was able to go inside the water before. So there's probably no harm in trying to go in there, but... Hang on. Let's see if I can... see what I can do here. I'm a platformer. Oh, wow. Wow, I can't believe I made that. Okay. And I jumped off. Let's try that again. Wait. Look at me, I'm on top of the world. Doesn't seem like there's much point, but... Alright, this is where we do the out-of-bounds clip to get to Brittle Hollow early. Okay, come on. Just gotta stand at the right pixel, rotate around 3 times, and... wrong warp. Nope. Okay. It does feel like doing like little tap jumps is like slightly faster than walking, because you get like a tiny boost with each jump. Especially uphill. Feels like it makes a big difference uphill. So this is just... I know this just leads back to the campsite. I'm not going to go all the way down. What's this? Just only entered. Does that look untextured? What the... Do they forget to, like, texture this model? That's weird. Or maybe it's... I don't know. I guess it's just supposed to glow like that. Okay, never mind. It looks fine. There's like logs here. Can I do something with that? This is kind of sketchy. Oh, look at this. Oh gosh. Okay. Where am I right now? So this is like how they would bring lumber up. Alright. Alright, the guy said something about wood. Let's see if, do you have any opinion about what I just did? This tree has got it coming. Well. I'm making great observations so far. Thank you. Oh! Oh my... Don't fall. Don't you dare. I think I might actually just be floating right now. I can't jump. Okay, well, let's find a... There we go. Okay. Just getting more zero-G practice in. Can't go there. Like, all of these houses... Pretty sure are just here for decoration. Like, it doesn't look like I'll ever be able to go inside them because they don't look like they actually have anything inside of them. Well, actually, what does that say? Ihib? Hold up. No, there's something going on. What's that? Those are flowers. There's like a grave over here. So this isn't a house. This is like a gate that leads to a different part of this area. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'm getting pretty good, like, used to navigating around now. Famous last words? No, okay. Yeah, I don't want to fall down because... I guess it kind of goes without saying. What am I hearing? Well, that's Outer Wilds, so probably it's in space. I only have Hide and Seek as my other one. Okay. Oh, how do I get out of here? Okay, this should be fine. So there might be like a way to get beyond there to go into like the foresty area, but I feel like let's just go to space and see what happens. I feel like I've learned a lot about my hometown, the people that I, you know, grew up with, I guess. Got a feel for the controls. I think I'm good to go now. It's over here. Still got my flashlight on. What was I seeing? Hold on. I don't know. There was something flickering. Yeah. Yeah, with the music, it made it sound really, like, inspirational. I just want to thank everyone who's helped me get this far. And Okay. So these are the people who have left. Now Hornfels. So Hornfels has left, right? Or no, Hornfels is still here. Gaussen was one of the people that trained me. He's in the cave area. Esker, they're potentially on the moon. Slate is back at... Okay, so these are like the... This feels like a worthwhile thing to screenshot. Let's do that. Screenshot. Big thanks to these additional founding members of Outer Wilds Ventures, without whom we would never have gotten off the ground. Matthew Steinhauer, Ben Etherington. Okay, so these are like, you know, Kickstarter people or something like that. Or just people on the development team, I don't know. Okay. This remarkably intact statue was carved by... Yeah. This remarkably intact statue was carved by the Nomai, an ancient species who dwelled in our solar system thousands of years ago. It's like the Zonai. Nomai. The statue provides us with our most detailed look yet at the Nomai, who appear to have been covered with a layer of fur. Note the decorative jewelry that has been carved as part of the antlers. Although their artifacts and structures have been found on almost every planet in the solar system, we still have no idea where this species came from or what happened to them. Okay. And you are Hal. Hey, it's my favorite astronaut. Launch day at last, huh, buddy? Okay. Hal? I don't know if Hal's supposed to be like BFF? Question mark? It's the translator tool's inaugural flight 2. I'm so excited, it's making me nauseous. Just think, you'll be able to translate any Nomai text you want, anywhere you are. The two of us put a lot of hours into inventing that tool, so don't break it, okay? Haha, oh geez, do not break it. Ignore me, okay? I'm just nervous, and I'm not even the one going into space. How are you feeling? I'm excited. Good. You've only been waiting for this day since we were hatchlings. I can't wait to see your training pay off. So what's the dirt? You here to see the new Nomai statue? Where's the dirt? Is the new statue the one I just looked at? You haven't heard? Gabbro brought it back from the Giant's Deep. I should write down some of these areas. Brittle Hollow. Giant's Deep. I think the Giant's Deep might have been with the one with the current. I can't remember. And then we had, what was the moon called? Potentially at Atla Rock or something. Makes me wish we could see what a real life Nomai looks like, but I guess this is as close as we'll ever get. Check it out. It looks like they had fur. Fur is weird. This is the first fully intact statue ever found, you know, and for how old it is, it's in great shape. Ah, geez, I got a little carried away there. Go on, you have a ship to launch. Take care of yourself out there, you hear? Sounds good. You don't say anything. Why did the Nomai make this statue? You don't know the answer. Good question. So where from this fully is made of the same type of special stone as the partial statue Chert brought back from the Hourglass Twins. Okay, hold on. Hourglass Twins sounds like a place. Chert. I've heard that name before, but I didn't write it down. Chert. Special stone. Brought special stone. Oh my god. Okay. I feel like I understand my hometown, how the controls work, and now I think I'm ready to go. That's my graduation speech. Looking at their faces with the 4 eyes makes me feel like my vision's messed up. Yeah, yeah, it does, doesn't it? Or it makes it look like the game's glitching and there's like some weird artifacting happening. That's why when Gabbro, chipped the giant chipped the giant steep statue, that stone fragment was repurposed for your ship's computer. Okay. Maybe the statues were made for storing information? Say that again? Wait, what did you say? Okay. Sorry, I'm not reading this all out. As long as I don't end up naming new safety equipment after you, I'm sure you'll have done a great job. That was it. Okay. Cool. Alright, so here's the observatory. Lots to read here. Piece of Nomai writing was essential to deciphering their unique language. Although this text is linear, Nomai text often branches off from a central point. Interestingly, each branch tends to be written by a different author. Huh. What was that? Oh, I have this now. Wait. Confused. Okay, so it's just when I'm hovering over it, I can translate it. So I can hold R to translate. Cassava, we're nearly ready. Felix and I have finished construction. This belongs on a different page of my notebook. This is Nomai stuff. Cassava, Felix. Okay. Lack of atmosphere will make calibration simple. After all this time, I'm thrilled to finally resume our search. Okay. Making sure I understand how this targeting, like, yeah, okay. And that one doesn't count. So anytime I see those curls... Wait a second, hold up. I doubt this has anything to do with anything, but I just want to check. Yeah, no, that's not, like, translatable or anything. It looks like some kind of, like, carving in the stone. That's why I'm intrigued by it. But, oh, I can change the zoom level, too. Okay. Alright, I just wanted to double check that. I don't think I read this one. Whoa, game lagging. Okay. Outer Wilds Ventures, Timber Hearth's first and only space program. It was founded to explore the farthest reaches of our solar system. Feldspar was the first Hearthian to be intentionally launched into space. They completed the first orbit around Timber Hearth and later made the first of what would be many landings on our moon, the Atla Rock. Okay, so I was right about Atla Rock being the moon. Okay. Yeah, bunny hop. I don't know if that's actually faster. It might just be an illusion. Aside from the dwellings and structures they built, the Nomai also made art. This decorated pottery was discovered on Brittle Hollow. Okay. Some ancient Nomai art depicts strange animals, foreign celestial objects, and other subjects that can't be found in our solar system, which makes us wonder whether the Nomai originated elsewhere in the universe or simply had vibrant imaginations. Were the Nomai born in our solar system, or were they among other stars and planets? And if they were, how many and why did they come here? How and why did they come here? These are just some of the questions we hope to answer through further xenoarchaeological expeditions. It's a tricky word. Okay. What you see here are parts of the Nomai skeleton. We can tell from their skulls that they possessed antlers and, quite unusually, only 3 eyes. That is strange. Okay, 3 eyes. I don't know if that matters. 3 eyes. Fur. Antlers. Not sure there's much else. Okay, Nomai body was likely adapted for living exclusively on land. The differences in the Nomai anatomy such as their shockingly fragile bone structure. Fragile bones? Is that important? I don't know. In case I need to fight one. Go aim for the bones. Fragile bones. Show us that Hearthians couldn't have descended from Nomanian ancestors. It's not clear where the Nomai originated from or why they disappeared. We hope to find more clues to this puzzle as we explore our solar system. Nomai technology brought back from space by our astronauts has been a great boon to the Outer Wilds ventures, allowing us to modify expedition gear in exciting and useful ways. For example, the Little Scout now boasts a warp retrieval capability that allows astronauts to recall their scouts almost instantly. This has dramatically reduced the number of scouts lost to the depths of space. The Little Scout. I don't know. Little Scout sounds like the name of a ship or device on the ship or something. Aim for the bones. Yeah. Okay. This crystal was taken from the Nomai ruin on Brittle Hollow. It seems to create a local gravity distortion and was most likely used to traverse steep surfaces. Try it out. Okay, that's kind of cool. Whoa, hey. This is like something out of, oh, you know, like one of the Marble Blast games, or like Marble It Up. Okay, jump, wait. Oh, okay, whatever. Oh, can I, if I try to jump across? Yeah, that's interesting. I think I just broke my legs. I don't know if you heard that, but okay, anyway. Same, okay. So I wonder if this is, where is this? Is this our planet? I feel like I saw some of this maybe on the satellite. I'm not sure. Okay, we got a fish. The anglerfish specimen was found attached to the landing gear of one of our ships that flew close to Dark Bramble. Dark Bramble. Anglerfish. Playing Dredge suddenly. Okay, it appears well suited to living in dark places with a minimal atmosphere. Okay. Yeah, I don't immediately recognize which planet is which from the pictures. Obviously, because I haven't really been to any of them. Okay, future site for our next exhibit. If you've enjoyed your time with Outer Wilds, please consider supporting our planned museum expansion. Our quest to explore the furthest reaches of our solar system wouldn't be possible without generous visitors like you. We thank you profusely for your support, and we hope to see you again soon. Watch closely. These balls move on their own. The ground is perfectly level, so what do you think causes this spooky motion? The answer is the moon. As it orbits our planet, the Atlar rock's gravity pulls on objects from different directions. In fact, it's pulling on you right now. Oh yeah, I kind of see it. Whoa, they're moving. How do they do that? Okay. This looks like an important crystal. Did I just hallucinate something? What the? Wait. Oh, it's a teleporting crystal. Okay. Makes sense. This strange rock moving around in this grotto appears to react to conscious observation, so it's like a quantum thing. The level-headed among us... I know quantum mechanics doesn't actually have to do with conscious observation, but... I know what they're going for. The level-headed among us realize that there must be some sort of optical illusion at play, but Gabbro claims the rock exists in all possible states until it is observed, whatever that means. Whatever is actually... oh my god. Whatever is actually happening, both sides of this debate agree the effect is extremely creepy. Yeah, it definitely threw me off. The future exhibit is the DLC, gotcha. Yeah, I considered getting the DLC, but, so like with Dredge, I purchased the DLC because it was like in a bundle that was on sale anyway, so like it was the best deal I could get. And, I was like, well, if I like the game, I might get the DLC anyway. I didn't do it for this game, and also with Dredge, for example, in my casual playthrough, I kept picking up those boxes from the oil rig place or whatever, the Iron Rig, Iron Haven Corp. And so like throughout the game, I had all these boxes that I'm like, I don't know what like there's too many boxes or whatever. And so I had to keep getting rid of them, and they were taking up inventory space. So it's like, maybe I want to just experience the vanilla game first and then do DLC later, Maybe that's a better approach. Okay, whatever is actually happening, both sides of this debate agree the effect is extremely creepy. The firmer separation. Yeah, sometimes games will do, like, kind of seamless, what do you call it? Like, integration. And sometimes they'll, like, compartmentalize. I prefer when they compartmentalize. I remember, what is it? In Breath of the Wild, one of the DLC quests, I think it's DLC. Actually, maybe it's not even DLC. It might have just been added in a patch. But it was like a cross-promotional thing they did with, what was it? Xenoblade Chronicles or something? And so there's just like a quest that just like appears in your inventory, and it's like Xenoblade Chronicles 2 or something, and it's just, I don't know, it just looks stupid. And so like if you start a new game, I think when you get off the plateau, it just dumps a whole bunch of like side quests on you. It's not very elegant the way it was implemented. Oh, Xenogears, is that what it is? Yeah. Salvager armor, oh gosh. I kind of wish it was a little more timeless than that, rather than being like, I don't know. I guess, old games would sometimes have, like, cameos of other characters and stuff. Okay, Zeus. Come on. I know. Let me make sure he has food. Anyway, I get why games want to make the DLC kind of in your face. Like, the developers or maybe the publishers are worried that, like, people will purchase the DLC and not be able to find it or something. they'll be like, hey, I bought this thing and I can't find it in the game or whatever. You know, I don't know. I don't know if that's like a real concern people have, but I think maybe developers worry about that, so they're like, go here for the DLC. I don't know. I already read this. Okay, stop. No. Okay. Now, can this thing just spawn on me and kill me? Probably not. Well, if it won't appear wherever I'm looking, then probably not. Okay. Alright, let's look at the rest of these. So, that was the DLC. Stars like our sun generate light and heat by fusing hydrogen into helium. As it grows older, the star runs out of hydrogen and starts to contract. As the star's core contracts, it gets hotter, causing the outer layers to expand. The star has become a red giant. When the core is hot enough, it starts to fuse helium into carbon. If the star is massive enough, it will continue to fuse carbon into even heavier elements like iron, and ultimately, the star will collapse under its own gravity and then explode in a violent event called a supernova. Based on Schert's observations, this will one day be the fate of our own sun. So... sun might explode. Just making a note to myself. Alrighty. Let's go to the next floor. I don't think I missed anything. Let's go to the next floor. Get the launch codes. Oh, is there more to look at up here? Whoa, lag. Okay, hold on. This is odd. According to my redshift calculations, every single galaxy in this image is moving away from us. In fact, the farther away a galaxy is, the faster it appears to be moving away. That's a real thing in our universe. We discovered that in 1998. It's almost as if the entire universe is expanding. But if that's true, was everything closer together in the past, and how far back can we extrapolate? Did the universe have a beginning? Well... those are two different observations. Just because it's expanding doesn't mean... like, if it's moving... whatever. Okay, whatever. Hornfeld's observation. So this is incredible. At first I thought the points of light in this image were stars, but they're not. They're galaxies. And this image covers just a tiny patch of the whole sky, which means the universe contains at least 1,000 times more galaxies than we previously imagined. Sorry, I just read chat. I made that same note. Sun might explode. I think I need to sit down. I think we're launching into space a little bit too quickly after these discoveries. New map. Oh, okay. Alright, so here's the whole game, right? Alright, so now we get a sense of everything that we've seen so far, which, okay, so I can zoom. Ooh, wait, whose orbit is that? Oh, I can see if I go. Is this where, what's his face? It's not letting me look all the way over there. Who's this? You know, Dark Bramble, I think Dark Bramble is where... let's see if I can find this guy's name. I think Dark Bramble is where Feldspar is. If I remember, if I saw that in the sky correctly. I might be wrong about that. Actually, no, maybe it's... is it Giant's Deep? Timber Hearth. You are here. There's the ship. There's the Atla Rock, which is the moon. The Hourglass Twins are... oh, okay, so we've got the Ash Twin and the Ember Twin. Ash and Ember. You are here. Where is it? Okay. So yeah. So basically it goes the twins, then Earth, then Brittle Hollow, which has its own moon called Hollow's Lantern. Giant's Deep has like satellites, but they don't have names, so I'm assuming. Okay, let's zoom out. Do we have two moons? One is a satellite, right? Or we have a satellite. Although I'm not sure we can see it from here. No, we see it. That's the thing going around in the like close by. That's the satellite that we were using to take the pictures. And then we got the Atla Rock. So the Hourglass Twins, they are in orbit with each other, I guess. There's something in between them, I think. Not sure what that is. Okay. Giant's Deep has this satellite where that might be one of the people on expedition. What do you call the people? One of the other travelers, whatever. Can't think of the word. Okay, and that's Dark Bramble. Let's see. We have this. This thing is like. I can't look at it, I guess, until it comes in into this plane, maybe, or maybe I just can't at all. I'm very curious about this though. Expeditioneers. Yeah, I'm not sure what the word I'm looking for is. The other guys that are like out there with their instruments and stuff. All right. And then there's this, which don't know what this is either. We did get some information about something. Okay. So that's that. And we can get the launch codes. Am I missing anything else here? Can't interact with that. That's like fuel canisters or something. There's, what's your name again? Hornfells. And, okay. Alright, give me the launch codes. And your name is Hornfells. There you are. I just finished pre-flight observation. It's been like 12 days or something. He's been waiting for me. There you are. I just finished pre-flight observations, and local conditions are good. Time to get our newest astronaut off the ground. And you'll be our first astronaut ever equipped with the Nomai translator tool. I confess, I've been giddy all day just thinking about it. Pilots, astronaut. Yeah, astronauts is probably the word I was looking for, honestly. We're better equipped than ever to unravel the mysteries of the Nomai. You and Hal should be very proud of your work. Tell me, what's your plan once you're in space? I guess I want to learn more about the Nomai. Apparently my character wanted to do something with it, like go into a star nearby or something. Meet up with the other travelers sounds like a plan. But maybe I'll start with something small. I don't know. Am I going to wing it? I'm going to wing it. Planning to follow in the footsteps of Feldspar and the Great Outer Wilds Ventures tradition, are you? I might have guessed. Well, see if you can't put that translator tool of yours to good use while you're out there. Well then, looks like that all that's left is to send you off. All in all, it's a fine day for a launch. I'm ready to get off this rock. I'm ready to die in space. I'm not one for superstition, but isn't that kind of unlucky to say before launch? At any rate, here are the launch codes. Try not to worry too much. Our ships are every bit as safe as Slate could be persuaded to make them. Best of luck out there. Let me know if I can help you with anything. Where are the other... or tell me more about Feldspar. He was one of the 4 founding members of Outer Wilds, along with our flight coach, Gaussen, Slate, the engineer, and me. As ground control and later the museum curator, I didn't work with Feldspar as closely as Slate and Gaussen did. I can tell you Feldspar was absolutely fearless, though nothing scared them. Test piloted everything Slate ever built. It's a wonder Feldspar lived to see space, frankly, but they did. Flew all sorts of dangerous stunts and explored everything they could find. And then one day they just didn't come back. We don't know what happened or where Feldspar went, or even whether they're still alive. Well, I heard their harmonica. It's been a long time since they left. There's something you needed? What about the other ones? Chart is on Hourglass Twins. Okay. Actually, I knew that already. Ryback is Brittle Hollow. So I should put Chart here. Oh, actually, I had Chart in my notes already. Okay. Yeah, Chert was the one that played the drums. Ryback is Brittle Hollow. Gabbro is Giant's Deep. And I'm assuming the other area, which was Dark Bramble, is probably where Feldspar is. Dark Bramble? Dark Bramble? And there's Feldspar, obviously, but of course we don't know where they are, if they're even still alive. They've been lost for a very long time. Tanks them good. Take care. By far, because they're not very close. If you take digital notes, having an image of the solar system's planetary bodies might help. That's true. I could, at the very least, I could put it in my, my Switch, album. Okay. What am I doing? Or a sketch. Yeah, that too. Alright. Well, I got the launch codes, so I think we can actually... I think we're, like, actually done here, you know? Oh. The statue moved. That's unnerving. I'm getting a vision. No. This is what I did. That was weird. I don't know if that was a flashback or a vision of the future. It looked like all the stuff that I did earlier, but I'm not so sure. But it looks like I have the launch codes. Arcos. I can write your name down now. Arcos. What did you say again? You were just talking about the, It's cool that little scouts can just... But what would be really cool is if the little scout could, like, shoot ghost matter. That stuff felt pew pew pew. Yeah. Okay. Haven't you been up in this tree a while? I'm concerned Marl will cut down this tree if there's no one in it, so I don't want to leave it for too long. Mayor Rutile. Okay, they're the mayor. I didn't know that. Marl says it isn't supposed to be cut down. They don't see eyes to eyes on this one. That's funny. I'm still... Also watch your launch, though. Have a good view from up here. Okay. Wait. What is this? Was this here before? Hold on. Saw smoke coming from Young Bark Crater up north and figured I should check it out. You can use the scout launcher, just please don't break it while I'm gone. Tektite. Yeah, Tektite was a person. Do I have them written down? I remember somebody mentioning them. Yes, no, there was the crater in the cave. Yeah, I never went up here. Okay, hold on. Launch codes. Okay. I never went up here. I knew I was missing something. What's this, though? This is the scout launcher. That's the Young Bark Crater in that direction. Okay, but these are, like, on the planet. These are the Geyser Mountains. Okay, so I kind of saw those with the satellite. I'm not sure. Launch scout. What does that say? Take snapshot? Oh, I see. I see. Watch it come back around and hit me in the back of the head. Okay. Hold R to retrieve it. Okay, and gotcha. So that's what I was talking about with the scouts being able to be, like, retrieved, like, teleport back or whatever. And then the Quantum Grove Crater. So I'm kind of curious about this, but I think I should just go into space or whatever. So let's go. This way. Look at my shadow. Look at the way I run. The way my arms... It's funny. Okay. Oh. Hey, so did you get a good look at that Nomai statue? Whoa, that statue was doing what? So its eyes open and then you saw images from your own memories and glowing lights flying around? You mean like a hallucination? Listen, no offense, but are you sure you're okay to launch, like, medically speaking? That statue is definitely weird. I mean, if you're saying it happened, then I guess maybe it did, but why? Hornfels is trying to get the statue's eyes to open, and nothing like this ever happened to them. I don't think you're going to get any answer from the museum statue, but Gabbro said they were going back to Giant Steep. Don't know which island they're on, though. Okay. Maybe they'll be able to tell you more. On the other hand, Gabbro's, Gabbro, so maybe you better be off searching on your own, for info on your own. Geez, now I'm really jealous you're going into space. Hey, see if you can use our translator tool to find out more about that statue, okay? Good luck and safe flying. Well, can't do anything with this one. I think the translator tool is automatic. I think it just turns on when it needs to or whatever, so. Alright, let's go. Hello? You're Tephra again. Okay. Hello, astronaut. Are you going into space today? Are you going into space and never coming back like Feldspar did? That's pretty disturbing. But Hornfels says no one knows what happened to Feldspar. Hornfels says they got lost in space even though they were the best pilot ever. You're not as good as Feldspar, so you should be really careful not to get lost. Wow. Okay. Alright. Alright, bud. Anything else? Are you bringing lots of mallows with you on your roast? With you to roast on your trip? Mallows are my favorite. Mallows is. Do you say mellows? I guess because you say marshmallow. You don't usually say marshmallow. I don't really know how you say it when it's shortened like that. Okay. We're using the. Okay, yeah. No, I don't mind. I definitely need the autopilot. Okay, enter launch codes, here we go. Apparently entering the launch codes made the elevator go up for some reason. Sorry, I just gotta do some platforming real quick. I think I gotta jump to that tree branch, and then... No, I'm just joking. I think that's how you unlock Luigi. Okay, wait. So I came up from that elevator, so everything... Yeah, everything's accounted for. Alright, I think I'm supposed to touch this purple plasma. Okay, there we go. And there's my... This is if I wanted to go back out. Little Scout, I guess that's the name of the ship, right? Got my suit. Probably shouldn't put that on just yet. So we got the... See beyond the horizon. What does that say? Illuminate dark areas. Detect hazards. And test the environment. Okay, those are all good things I should be doing. View ship log. Oh, we got another map here. All those lanterns. What was I hearing there? Is that drums? Not entirely sure. Anyway. Timber Hearth. The Atla Rock. Okay. Mark location on HUD. So the village, the one and only Hearthian village, as well as the main source of explosions on this planet. The Nomai statue in the observatory opened its eyes and looked at me. I saw strange glowing lights, and my own memories flashed before my eyes. Hal says the statue has never opened its eyes before, despite Hornfell's best efforts. The cave at the very center of Timber Earth, used by Outer Wilds Ventures to train new astronauts. I successfully repaired another satellite for Gauzen. Okay. So those are like, sort of like quests we did, I guess. Find in rumor mode. What does that mean? View rumored entry. So I could look at that, I guess. But for now, let's just, map mode. Let's look at Atla Rock. Sounds like Esker is still stationed on the Atla Rock. They've been there by themselves for a while. Yeah, Esker... So Esker should also be on this list here. Esker. Atla Rock. Your suit doesn't use up fuel or O2 while you're not using jetpack in an atmosphere. Gotcha. Rumor mode is super useful. You got those rumors through conversations with NPCs, no info for free. I see. So, it's not telling me something I didn't already know, basically. Nomai text in the observatory talks about calibrating some sort of device on the Atla Rock. Okay, so it's just highlighting kind of important things I learned, I guess. Al says Gabbro went to Giant's Deep to try to learn more about the Nomai statue in the observatory. Sounds like Esker is still on it. Yeah. Okay. Oops. Yeah, we don't know what island he's on. We don't have rumors about the other places. We can't go to the sun. There's the interloper. Okay. Scouts. And see... Yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, scout. And then, Okay, so little scout are these things that you can send out. You can either send them in orbit and look around the planet. You can send them into dark areas to illuminate them, kind of like, I guess, kind of like the, Bright Bloom seeds. You can detect hazards, and you can test the environment. Okay, good to know. Now I have oh, I have this option, too. I can just see the map from here. Whoa, the interloper. Wait. So this is interesting. The interloper is not what I thought it was. I still don't know what this outer orbit is. I don't really like the orbit that it's on. It looks really dangerous. Because the, yeah, okay, whatever. Health and fuel full. Okay, so I could heal up here. I can view the ship log. This is just decoration, but we do have a crystal. The crystal is maybe powering things. Halley's Comet orbit, yeah. This mechanism is awesome for keeping track of what you did last and what you've heard about but you haven't investigated yet. Okay, gotcha. Oh, am I dropping frames? I was, briefly. Okay. I mean, sometimes the game just lags, so it's kind of hard to tell which is which, but OBS said I dropped some frames. Okay. Buckle up. Alright, so we got liftoff and landing camera. We're buckled. We can hold ZR to liftoff. I guess we should do it. And I'm gonna immediately die. Something's gonna catch on fire, maybe? Am I in orbit? Oh gosh. I said orbit, I meant to say, space. Okay, there is a... That's the Atla Rock. Maybe we should go see Esker since he's close by. Hold A to match velocity. I can engage autopilot. Forward there. I can unbuckle if I want to look around the ship. I can equip my signal scope. He's whistling. Abort autopilot. Whoa! Okay, hold up. I didn't do that right, I think. Okay, whoa. Match velocity. Okay. And then, engage autopilot. Abort autopilot. I'm landing mode. Did I do it? Did I land? I think I landed. Okay, that was terrifying. Okay, unbuckle. Yeah, autopilot should just go crashing into the planet. Refuel jetpack. Now, he did say something about relying on I don't know. I think it's fine. Ship log. Okay, I haven't learned anything new, obviously. Way better than my first flight. I mean, I'm not entirely sure. Like, did I actually have to land in this little, like, crater? Did I have to, like, aim that, or did it just happen to work out that way? I feel like I got kind of lucky. Alright. So, let's not get eaten by, like, a bear or something. Moon bear. Where's Esker? Let's go find him. Find them. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Whitest kids you know. Okay. Oh gosh. I forgot I was low grav. Esker's signal scope log. Day 48, still not picked. I need to pee. I'll be right back. Sorry. How do I mute my thing? There it is. I'm back. Day 48, still not picking up Rybeg's banjo from Brittle Hollow. I'm sure they're fine, but I'll feel better once I can hear the music. Yeah, I don't think I heard the banjo. I heard the harmonica and maybe flute or drums. I don't. Okay. Day 1, listen to Chert play for a while today. Unrelated, someone should tell Porphy and Gossin their flirting is not subtle from an aerial perspective. Interesting. Day 55, banjo music coming in loud and clear today. Sounds like Rybeg's doing okay. That oaf, I was worried. Day 63, thought I heard something strange. I don't know, it's probably nothing. No, it's back again, too. Something strange coming from Timber Hearth. Huh. That's where I'm from. Okay, I know this is crazy, but the sound from Timber Earth sounds exactly like Feldspar's harmonica. But Feldspar disappeared in space ages ago. It can't be them. But that's weird. I thought I heard the harmonica on what do you call it? Dark Bramble. It's still here. This is creepy. Maybe my signal scope is broken? I better talk to Nice. Interesting. Like, that's a harmonica. That has to be Feldspar, unless it's somebody else's harmonica. Maybe they thought it was Timber Hearth because they were hearing it through the planet from here. Okay. keep forgetting about the low gravity. Okay. Unidentified signal nearby. Is that bad? No, this is him. Hey, Esker. Oh, hey, it's you. Ground control didn't tell me you were launching. Long time no see. Actually, I guess it's been a long time since I've seen anyone. Don't the other travelers come by? The lunar outpost saw more traffic back when our ships were less sophisticated and needed more frequent repairs. Nowadays, it's mostly used to keep a set of eyes on things. Sometimes Shirt comes to say hi, but Gabbro is Gabbro, and you know how Rybuck feels about unnecessary flight. Okay. Don't go. Don't go. I mean, anything else you wanted? Seems lonely up here. Marl says hi. Did Marl say hi? I don't remember that, actually. Oh, kinda. Here, I'll say Marl says hi. Hey, Marl is probably the only one who remembers I'm up here. I should go see the big lug soon. Don't tell him about this, but sometimes I throw my little scout down to make sure Marl isn't doing anything stupid. I worry that big tree in the village wouldn't stand a chance otherwise. Yeah. I'm sure it'll get easier. Big tree in the village wouldn't stand a chance otherwise, yeah. Don't go... Okay. Seems lonely up here. A little. I'm in touch with ground control, Hordenfels, and Gossin mostly, and they radio up to chat now and then. And when ground control forgets I'm up here, and they usually do, I launch my little scout at the village. They forget about you? I don't blame them. For one, I don't check in as often as the other travelers since I'm always in one place. And it's not so bad up here, really. At least it's peaceful and quiet. You don't always get that in our solar system, let alone our village. Yeah, I'll keep talking. Was that you whistling? Probably, or actually definitely. The other travelers carry instruments, so they don't bother whistling. You can pick up their music with a signal scope, you know. Best spot for that is the North Pole. Great reception. The North Pole is marked in red on your minimap, but the Outlier Rock is a pretty small moon, really. Just go north, you can't miss it. Okay, I think... Oh, I'll say, what is this place? Ah, very funny. Oh, stars above. You're serious, aren't you? That's just depressing. Welcome to the Lunar Outpost, which apparently the space program doesn't bother to teach anyone anymore. When we first started Outer Wilds, travelers used to bring their ships here all the time for repairs. Our spacefaring technology has improved loads since then, but the older ships tended to fall apart a lot, like more than they do now. Using the outpost cut down on the number of launches and landings taking place in the village, and also the number of fires. Nowadays, though, it's mostly just me up here raising saplings from timber hearth and keeping an eye on things. Alright. Sorry for the flashlight in your face. I'm gonna, like, end up killing myself just trying to jump over this chair or something. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. I can still use my zero grav stuff. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's much else to do here, but I'll look around a little bit. This was how we got back. I didn't really look around that area because it was like rotating, but there's a crater here. Might not be much going on here. Okay. Might help if I jump. Oh, I saw the, this was in the picture. Cool. So that's like where they first landed or something. Oh, I thought that was a footprint. Okay, was this their landing site? This is something else? I don't know. Ugh. Alright, let's try going back down, I guess. I mean, I kind of did everything there is to do here, didn't I? Alright, let's refuel. Let's check our log. Lunar lookout, harmonica signal. Yeah, so I didn't mean to mark that. View entry. Esker is growing a crop of trees at their camp. They seem to be doing okay, but they've probably been alone on the moon for too long. Yeah. The fact that this is green, I guess that's maybe where I'm kind of supposed to go. A lookout platform with a spectacular view of the solar system. Esker uses their signal scope here to keep tabs on other travelers. Esker's signal scope log reports harmonica music coming from somewhere on Timber Hearth. They claim it sounds just like Feldspar's harmonica, but Feldspar disappeared in space ages ago. Okay, well, I'm on the Adler Rock. Hold on. I didn't see a device. Maybe it was... Could it have been down there by the ship? Maybe I passed it. Maybe I should look around a little more. I'm just kind of wrapping around. Unidentified signal nearby. Is that... Is it just you? Is that what it's referring to? Did I ever ask if the travelers... Okay, yeah, I did read that. Yeah, I'm sort of using that. I mean, I don't know if I should just, like, snake around the whole thing or whatever, but... Oh, gosh. It's just a crater. So the South Pole... Have I been to the South Pole? Let's go down here. Aha! This looks like ruins. Okay. I think this is what I was looking for. Let's push it into place. I don't know what I just did. Uh-oh. There's the interloper. Oh, it's showing me... Wait a sec. What's happening? Signal scope him? Oh, to get the whistling? Oh, gosh. Something sounds weird about... I don't know. Speaking of signal scope. There's like wind noise here. I don't know what that means. Okay, whatever. So I accidentally kicked a ball and it made a bunch of wind noise. What's down here? Is this where the wind's coming from? Okay, let's read this. Coleus. I know my notes. I know my notes. Don't get me started. Okay. Coleus. I was upstairs testing the eye signal locator. Okay. And it can hear and follow the signals from the sun, Giant's Deep, and Brittle Hollow. Well, it was looking at Giant's Deep, so that's interesting. However, something strange is happening when I ask the eye signal locator to follow the eye signal. The device indicator rotates wildly and never points in just one direction. I see. I most likely calibrated the locator incorrectly. Privet? Oh, gosh, Privet? My apprentice and I will make adjustments and try again. Let's see how that panned out. An update. Disappointingly, everything is correctly calibrated after all. It saddens me to posit this, my friends, but I believe this locator cannot detect the eye signal. We would need to build a more sensitive device if we want to locate the eye of the universe. Eye of the universe. That. What is happening? I was like, the noise is getting louder. Maybe I should not be staring and reading this. I guess I should have been looking at the sky when that was happening, because I don't know. I'm guessing either the sun exploded or something came and... Is the frame rate dropping? Oh no, I'm so sorry. Yeah, unfortunately. I will try to lower the bitrate or something in a second. You missed, you potentially missed, well, everything just reset. Okay, give me a second. So, if I go into settings, output, should be the one that it's using. Let's try like 1500. Maybe that'll make it better. Am I still live? Just visual clipping, gotcha. I'm making sure my yeah, my internet doesn't seem very stable right now. Let me put the... Okay, maybe it might want to enable pause while reading. I think I did enable pause while reading. Yeah, I don't know when... about 20% of the entire stream just dropped in the last couple minutes, I guess. Jeez. Okay. Yeah, so let's see. Freeze time while talking to others, freeze time while reading ship log, freeze time while translating text. Those are all enabled, so I think it was just maybe the thing had already started when I started reading it or something. So it was too late. But, yeah, it looks like everything reset. Okay, I'm gonna humor the game a little bit. Did I just die? Whoa, bad dream or something? You still look half asleep, but that's a negative on being deceased. I know it's tradition to sleep out under the stars the night before a big lunch, but if you ask me, it makes you all a bit jumpy. Okay. And if I talk to him again... Okay. So... we got a time loop mechanic. I think I was kind of vaguely aware of this game having some kind of time loop mechanic, because people, like, compare it with Majora's Mask and stuff. But I didn't really know what that meant. Anyway, I've kind of done everything here already, so... and I have the launch codes. So I could just go straight to... I did want to actually talk to Marl. I just want to see if, like... okay, well, I'd have to... check ship log. I also kind of wanted to go up and check the, I know I'm probably already on the time limit. I'm assuming it's a time limit. Maybe it's based on, like, what events you do or whatever. But, so, like, the time has probably already started. But I want to, check the statue again. There's also stuff to do on this planet. Like, if I talk to Gaussen, is he gonna believe me? No, I'm good. I'm not gonna do that. I just want to see if the statue reacts at all. Also, Hal's my friend. I can confide in him. Hey, wait. You weren't over here before. Hang on. Let's talk to you first. The statue opened its eyes. Bet you wish you'd seen that happen, huh? Me too. I'm not even a little closer to understanding what's going on with the statue. Was there something you needed? I care. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Hey, I was just about to come find you. Look, 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 you gotta see this. The Nomai statue's eyes are open. They, used to be closed. Probably should have started with that. And now they've opened. We're not sure why they opened, since someone actually saw it happen, but this is huge news. Should someone tell Gabbro, or maybe Rybeck, or... oh, stars. This is so exciting. It's making my stomach hurt. Yeah, so... that's the only thing that didn't reset. Yeah. Alright. So, how long have I been going in this stream? A little less than 3 hours. I'll keep going a little longer. So I kind of learned a little bit about the game loop, I guess. Let's go into space. Let's, maybe I'll look around this planet a little bit. There wasn't much to do. I mean, I'm kind of curious about... I'm curious about a few things, so maybe I'll... yeah, let's check the ship log, see what happened. My device created to pinpoint the sources of distant signals. No, I were disappointed by the failure to detect a signal from something called the Eye of the Universe. There's more to explore here. Yeah, so I got interrupted while I was while I was translating text. I should probably do that before I forget, right? Let's go back there. Okay, where's the moon? Trying to remember how to like land. I think I just go toward the planet. No, wait, this is not the moon. What is this? What is this? Hang on. Where am I? I can launch a scout, but I want to make sure I know where I'm at, where I am. Okay, hold on. Let's get some distance here. I need to be able to get a wider perspective on what's going on. I thought that is... No. Yeah, that is the moon. Hold on. I can't seem to autopilot. Okay. Whoa, I'm like careening into the sun. Hold on. There we go. There's the moon. Now, all I need to do is go toward it. Oh, I see what was happening. I had the scout launcher out. That's why I couldn't do anything. Okay. I'm trying to like match. Wait, hold A to match velocity. Okay. Let's do that. And let's engage autopilot. Abort autopilot. No, okay. I need to be higher up. I don't know if I have to land in this like crater, but I'm certainly gonna try to. Oh, I'm having problems. Okay. Right, I can down thrust. That helps. Okay. What the? Am I not landed? That didn't count as landing? Oh, no, I just have to unbuckle. Okay. I was like, wait, that didn't work? Okay. When you lock onto a planetary body... Okay, I missed that. Gotcha. Oof. It's totally on purpose. Alright, let me walk down here first. So, as I was saying...
saddens me to posit this, my friends, but I believe this locator cannot detect the eye's signal. We would need to build a more sensitive device if we want to locate the eye of the universe. And this is where I left off. Then we will build it. Don't lose hope. Cassava, our search for the eye is what brought our clan to this place. We won't give up so easily.
Nomai searching for came to search for Eye of the Universe. Okay.
Okay, let's pick this branch. This is a curious result. It's possible the eye has stopped calling out its signal. I'm trying to understand what the branches mean. Is it like a different timeline? Like the universe splits, or whatever. These are like two different branches of history. Or I might be overthinking it. Maybe this is just like a dialogue tree type thing. I mean, I can't rule it out, right? Because like we just had a time loop. Okay, what's this? I don't know. Pick up scroll. Oh, it's a scroll. I can put it in here. Aha. Where should this new, more sophisticated locator be built? It may need to be larger than this eye signal locator is. I wonder if I will need to be. I will need to like stop soon because I feel like my concentration is dwindling. Anyway, where should this new, more sophisticated locator be built? It may need to be larger than this eye signal locator is. Right, so they're planning to build a new one because the old one couldn't detect the signal or whatever. It wasn't... They couldn't seem to detect it. Let's take the left branch. Plume. The southern glacier on Brittle Hollow has ample available space. I could construct a new building to house this proposed locator. Okay. Yes, let's build there. I imagine our young friend Connoy... Oh my god, too many new names. Connoy... would enjoy that immensely. He's always had a great interest in the eye, especially for a child born so close after so long after the crash. I don't know what the crash refers to. I will begin construction on Brittle Hollow's South Pole immediately then. Okay, so maybe we should head there. Inona... I don't know if I wrote Inona down. And those of us originally stranded on Ember Twin built a quantum moon locator there. But the heat of the sun made its construction challenging. I wouldn't recommend building on that planet. Yeah, it's the closest one to the sun. Well, the two twins are. Yeah, so this is like... Yeah, I don't know if this is just a branch in the... Like, it's just like somebody else following up with what this person said. So it's just like a different reply thread. You know what I mean? Like, maybe this is just a different, like, thread of conversation. It doesn't necessarily mean there was, like, a universe split here. I might be reading too much into it. Okay. Ooh, we got a recording. Okay, wow. Wow. I've seen this ruin in other travelers' pictures, but seeing it for myself, it's really old, isn't it? Oh wow, this is the coolest day of my life. Okay, time for some official notes. So this is some kind of Know My locator. Yeah, reply threads. This is some kind of Know My locator. It can point out the different planets, which is incredibly cool, by the way. But from what little I can understand of the writing here, I think it was built to try to find something specific? Well, yeah, I guess he didn't have the translator, so... I'm not sure. I was also able to translate something about the South Pole of Brittle Hollow, so I'll fly there to see if I can learn more. Yep, just gonna get back in the old ship and take off. Totally safe. Mostly safe. Oh, stars above. So that is, probably Feldspar. And then he went missing. No! Sorry. Brittle Hollow was... Ryback. Ryback. He didn't go missing. Okay. So I think we got everything here. Also, okay, so I can, like, choose what I want to locate, which I guess this is the, this one is the, interloper, right? Yeah. Oh, nope. Okay, it's struggling to, So is this what they were talking about? That this locator can't locate what I thought was the comet, but maybe that's supposed to be the eye of the universe. Oh, that maybe the comet is the eye of the universe. It's like failing to locate it, so... I don't actually know how you would switch what you want to locate. Okay, here we go. So locating the sun, obviously, is kind of trivial, but... it's kind of silly that that exists for that, but... not judging. This was Brass Hollow, right? Is that what it's called? I don't remember what any of these things are called anymore. No, Brittle... it's Brittle Hollow. This one's called Giant Steep. Brass Hollow. What am I thinking of that's Brass Hollow? It's from, like, a different game or something. Okay, so that's, whatchamacallit. You know, Earth. Hearth. Lumber Hearth. Timber Hearth. This one is... actually don't really know what that is, do I? That's the banjo, so that's... who's banjo? That's Brittle Hollow, so maybe I should head there. And then, okay, so yeah, those are like the only celestial bodies that can detect, and one of them doesn't even work. Okay. So, let's, not get skewered by this thing. I think I should head back in my ship, I guess. Let's see. Where is my ship? This way. If you get close to a signal with the scope, you can permanently identify it. Gotcha, okay. I'll try to do that. Oh, to the signal source. Okay, I see what you're saying. So I should do that with, Esker. Where's Esker? I don't remember which part of the planet he was on, so I'm just gonna kind of... okay, over here. He's, like, kind of close to the North Pole. That makes sense. So when it says unidentified signal nearby, it's basically saying, like, oh, you're close enough to identify it now. Signal identified Esker. Okay. Okay, let's head over to my ship. Is this the ruins or is this the ship? This is the ship, right? Yeah, okay. I haven't really used the scouts yet in the air. Let's try, that was the wrong button. This button, this button. Let's head to Brittle Hollow. Trying to... It took a while. Okay. This doesn't seem right. Something's not right. Where am I? Am I too close to the sun? What's happening? Let's get out of here. I don't like this. I can't tell what's happening. Okay, hold on. Was I locked onto the wrong thing? Oh, I'm also pressing the wrong button. That would help. Yeah, if I actually use the R instead of the A button. Okay. View map while on the ship too, yeah, I guess that would help. Alright, so I match the velocity. And then I autopilot. Oh, because I set the wrong destination. I see. I think I understand now. Okay, so I want to set my destination. Yeah, okay, so you lock on. And then now if you autopilot. Lining trajectory. Yeah, we're in space. Hey, Viv. Drop me off at the next planet. We're headed to Brittle Hollow. Retro rockets. That doesn't sound good. Okay, I'm just gonna have to trust that this autopilot knows what it's doing. It's gonna find the landing spot for me. Okay. If you say so. It's telling me that I'm ready to land. I don't know about that. I don't know if I can just land anywhere. I kind of doubt it, right? Ooh, that looks like a landing spot. Wait. Maybe? Why? Cockpit view. What's happening? I'm scared. Okay. I lost control for a second there. Okay, wait. Alright, I'm in control again. Alright. I feel like I want to land over by these trees, maybe. It's like ruins area. Oop. Oops. Oh, gosh. No, no. Maybe there's too much stuff around here. This was a bad idea. Well, this is kind of awkward. Am I sideways? What's happening? I don't think this is a good spot to land, actually. Is that a corpse? I think I see a dead... Oh my. Whoops. Wait. Unbuckle. It's my first day. Oh dear. Wasn't me. Okay. Who's here? Somebody's been sleeping here. Whoa! What was that? That actually scared me. Okay, I think there's, there might be, like, meteors coming down. Yeah, that's basically what... I'm trying to land the... Okay. Let's light the campfire. Yeah, let's roast a marshmallow. This seems like a good time for that. I like how I took off my mask, apparently, to do this. Okay, Anyway... So we got these ruins. I don't see anything to translate. But maybe I just need to... Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Okay, this is higher gravity than I'm used to. So it's like I can't actually... Okay. Okay, let's get in here and translate whatever I can find. Oh my. Whoa! Oh, it's one of these. Okay. I didn't even see that. Oh gosh. Wait, I'm so disoriented. Okay, I think I'm just supposed to keep walking. Am I on my way to the... Oh. I think that's a good... Wait, which way is gravity? Hold on. Is gravity this way? Yes. Okay. Unidentified signal nearby. Oh, it happened again. I think it was the comet. I think it's the comet that does it. Because it's like a blue light. It's not a lot of time, but I don't have a clock that I mean, I'm sure there's something I could use as a celestial clock, but... Interesting. Yeah, so I really, at the pace that I go, I really only have time to land on like one planet. Maybe if I hurry, I can visit like a couple places, but really I should really try to like essentially knock out like one planet at a time or something like that, right? And try to translate what I can and meet whomever I can. Hang on, what is that? It would make sense for that to be the flute, right? I know it sounds like the flute. It's just really hard. It's just really far away. Yeah, the Alright, I'll give this I'm gonna give this one more cycle, and then I'm gonna stop, I think.
So, I don't know exactly how long a cycle is. It seems like it's like roughly 20-ish minutes or something. I don't know. I think it was more than that, actually. I don't know. Okay, let's see. And I can do... Yeah, let's check my ship log. Rayback headed to Brittle Hollow to investigate something that Nomai were doing at the South Pole. Nomai decided to build a larger, more sophisticated eye signal locator on Brittle Hollow's South Pole. Yeah. Okay. Let's put on my suit and buckle up. Oops, I always do that. I can turn my headlights on and off. What is this? That's not the moon, is it? Or is it? Wait, maybe it is, actually. Oh, I think it is, and that's what that... Okay, I see. Yeah, let's go to Brittle Hollow, then. So, lock on. Abort. Okay, the autopilot is not that smart. Here we go. Now that looks like a better landing spot, now that I'm seeing it. Yeah. Okay, where was I? Wait, is this even the same planet? I think it is. I don't know, whatever. The trees are moving! The trees in this grove wander about freely, the entire planet, roots and all. This is not normal, even for an alien planet. And I never see them... and I never see them move. Is that even... And I never see them move. Is that even possible? Okay, so they're like quantum stuff. If anyone else witnesses this disturbing behavior, I implore you, record your observations here. Either these trees are apparent or my brain must be. What was that? Unidentified signal nearby. I kind of want to find out what the signal... Oh, there's so much to read, though. Okay, one thing at a time. Don't get carried away, Nathan. It isn't just the trees. There is other matter in this area, such as the unusual shard of rock moving around in the same eerie way. That rock is unusual for another reason, too. It possesses color and texture I've never seen anywhere on this planet. This rock's shard presence is significant. We should study it. Could it be what is causing the other nearby objects to move about in this area? Maybe. Bloom is right. The trees do move. I confess that I didn't notice until I read his notes. Okay. Interesting. Beneath your feet lies the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Jeez, that scares me. Okay. Bells. Oh, we got bells. I don't think I've met bells before. If you are preparing to make your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, descend the steps to the entrance below. The knowledge held within will help you on your journey. It's not ominous at all. Okay. So... Oh, it's very close. We're talking about... this thing? Yes. Well, that's not a normal sounding instrument in my mind. But... is this gonna hurt? What the It disappeared. Oh, there it is. Okay. They move. Don't forget. Quantum... So this is a tower shard. Okay. Can I climb this thing? Yeah. I don't know. Well, if I look away, it'll go away. Yeah. Interesting. Alright, what is this? This is weird. Alright, let's go to... I don't think I need my flashlight right now. Maybe this is not the side of the planet I should be on. But we can go... Oh gosh. Jump. What? Stuck on something. Yeah, we can go down there. Let's make our way back up. Walk down the middle. I already read these, right? Yeah. So this is the Tower of Quantum Knowledge or whatever. Oh. My God. I don't know. Do I want to touch that? Ooh, ooh. Southern Observatory. South 550. Okay. And what is this? This is the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Did I pass any other signs? Maybe, but... Alright. Let's turn that. Make it go up. What happens if I go up? Oh, it's closed, so it won't let me, I guess. Let's go down. Alright. I guess I'll turn on my flashlight. Okay, that's the elevator. Too close to target text. Okay. Be welcomed in this place. Above you stands the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. If you are making your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, ascend these stairs and obtain the last of the knowledge you need for your journey. I don't know, something about this seems creepy. The Crossroads, east, 190. Interesting. Okay. Wow. This place is crazy. Alright, was there meant to be text on this and it's like missing? Just quantum fluctuations. Oh, I can walk on this. Which is weird because I don't see crystals nearby. I'm also not sure if... Yeah, that's kind of what I thought would happen. Okay. So these do cause a floor of sorts, but... Oh, I wonder if one of the, meteors crashed in here and broke it when maybe if I got here faster or something. I'll write that down. Broken bridge. And this is on, where am I? Brittle Hollow. I don't know if there's going to be another way, because this place, the gravity is too high, so I don't think I can just, like, jetpack around. Okay, let's Let's see here. Like, this is interesting, but... Uh-oh. Well, that was a mistake. What? Where am I? What's happening? I'm so confused. Okay. I think I'm in an alternate universe, maybe? Wait, no, I came out of... Hold on, this is this not Dark? This is Dark Bramble, isn't it? Right? No. I didn't mean to walk off the edge there. Okay, 3 minutes of oxygen remaining. Interesting. So I guess, well, my ship's over here, so I kind of need to go that way. I don't think I can just... I'm too slow. Like, what am I supposed to do? You know? This is not good. I mean, I can kind of, like... in this direction. I'm still 9 kilometers away. I'm not gonna make it. Maybe I could have gone back through the, like, white hole the other way, but it seemed like gravity was kind of pulling me in this direction. Maybe. I don't think I'm gonna make this. I don't even know if there's something in front of me right now. Okay, I mean, I'm kind of going right at it. 3, 2, 1, 6, 5.9, 5.8, 5.7, 5.6, 5.5, 5.4, 5.3, 5.2. Full level critical, yeah, or fuel level rather. Well, this is how I die. What do I do? Okay, can I, like, lock onto it with, like, wait, is my ship... Oh, gosh. That's Hollow's lantern. I want to go to Brittle Hollow. I wasn't even close, was I? Where is that? I don't know. Now where am I going? I'm just, like, going out into space. Oh, boy. Funny thing happens when you run out of fuel. Using oxygen as propellant. Go! You are dead. No, it doesn't. I like how, like, half my memories for that cycle were just wandering around in space. So, it seems like my... Well, okay. So, the black hole at Brittle Hollow leads to a white hole at what I think is Dark Bramble. I like how you wake up, like, gasping for breath. Okay, is it gonna let me... I guess I can't look at the thing until I go on my ship.
Quantum Shard. Tower located on Brittle Hollow's equator held useful knowledge for Nomai embarking on their first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon.
Nomai noticed a strange rock shard that appeared to wander when no one was watching. Okay. So just to be sure, what was that area? No, that's not Dark Bramble. That was... Where is that place? Where was it? That was... I think it's somewhere on the outer thing. Yeah, it's here. Isn't it? I think that's where I was. So that's not Dark Bramble. Dark Bramble's over here. Okay. I could try seeing what the interloper is, but I think I'm gonna stop soon. Anyway, so there's a black hole at Brittle Hollow. In the center of Brittle Hollow, and it leads to a white hole over here by this space junk, I guess. And I kind of threw a whatchamacallit in. I might try that again through Scout black hole. But that was just because I was frantically pressing buttons, and then I fell in myself. I should use the scouts more. You can, like, use them in space, too. I gotta check out the rest of Timber Earth. Maybe even check out the interloper itself. Oh, wait a second. What is this? It's just a satellite around the sun. Yeah. There's still a lot left to explore. I think we got a pretty good introduction to the game, but I think that... Oh yeah, I had the idea of maybe trying to get to Brittle Hollow, like, really early on before the thing collapses, maybe, if it works like that. So that I can get across the bridge. Other than that, yeah, okay. Yeah, I got a good feel for the game. I kind of learned, you know, the characters, the lore, kind of the vibe and everything. I know what all the planets kind of are. There's some, like, stuff in the celestial, or in the solar system that are, like, uncharted or unmarked that I could try to visit despite that. I don't know about that satellite going around the sun. That seems dangerous, but you know, and then there's the space junk around the white hole, and there's, like, a I think there was something else as well. There's the comet itself, that maybe you can just visit directly. I don't really know what happens. So there's definitely some things to try. There's also just kind of exploring planets I've been to even more thoroughly. So, yeah, okay. General thoughts about the game so far. Yeah, it's very, like, mysterious, I guess, because, like, you know, I don't know exactly what exactly I'm trying to do so far. The way I was taking notes probably wasn't, like, super necessary, but it did remind me of, like, Myst, for example, where, you know, I was trying to like follow what was going on, and I don't know. I like that it doesn't really explain very much, and you have to kind of piece it together. Um, I don't play a lot of games like that where uh, it's like a sort of a puzzle game, but you have to like piece things together from the world. I'm probably wasting time, aren't I? I try 100% of the game. Yeah, I mean maybe it sounds like something I would try to do. Anyway, um, and I can tell my brain is like yeah, the caffeine is not working anymore. But yeah, I talked to everybody. I've pretty much talked to everybody I encountered so far. I feel like I got to know the home planet fairly well. There's more to the home planet. There's like that crater where something crashed. Um, I still gotta feel. I still don't quite know exactly what happens when the time loop happens. Like I can't quite tell if it's like the comet or something. I wonder if I should just waste a game loop next time just to see, you know, like what the end looks like. And I might also want to like kind of time it to see how long it takes. Maybe I don't. Maybe that's not necessary, but I just want to like kind of have a vague sense for it. But anyway, so that's just kind of some random thoughts. Yeah, it's definitely intriguing. Um, as for like settings and controls that I might want to change for next time, um, probably not. It seems like everything's fine. It doesn't seem like anything matters too much, so far. But yeah. Um, I'm still getting a feel for like the controls navigating around in space. Um, and oh, I should use my scouts more, just in general. I feel like I haven't really been using those, and that's like a whole mechanic that I should get used to. So definitely a lot to explore next time. Um, yeah, I'll probably play more of this sometime this weekend. I don't know exactly when. But I've got Monday as well because it's Memorial Day. So anyway, when you quit, you start a new loop. Okay, gotcha. And I assume it auto saves any like ship log stuff. You know, I don't need to like. Yeah, I assume it just auto saves everything. Your ship log auto updates. Okay. Right. Okay. Yeah, that was a good introduction. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Um, yeah, I don't really have the stamina to go any longer, but I like it so far. Yes. So, sometime in the next 3 days or so, I'm sure I'll stream this again. But yeah, see you next time. Bye bye.